Riga. Yeah, Barbary star on the left-hand side. So these are the most expensive plots, the most expensive streets in Latvia. There is a very big discrepancy between Riga and the second, third largest cities. I mean, in incomes and in lifestyle and so on. To the left-hand side, you can see the government, the headquarters of the Latvian government. To the right-hand side, on the right, there is the Russian Orthodox Church from the 19th century. As the city was Russian after roughly 1710. And in front of us there is the statue which symbolizes Latvia and freedom, and this woman Linda, it's a very popular female name in Latvia, which embody some epitomize some characters from Latvian history. This street you know as well. Here on the left hand side you can see the university, Latvian University, with their flag, with the Ukrainian flag, and then there is Forest Restaurant where we dined 2 days ago. On the right hand side there is the Opera House, and music plays an important role in Latvian national heritage. It's a similar story with Estonia. The Latvians, they were traditionally peasants, they were not noblemen on a regular basis the way it is in Estonia. There is this clock tower, and there is the shopping center, and there is the railway station in front of us, and this Baltica rail, which is under construction. Its population is declining every year. I check it every year whenever I come. So now it's 625,000 people, and if this trend is to be continued, then within few years Riga is going to lose its position as the largest city in the Baltic states than Riga. Okay, so Central Turgis, there is the Central Turgis on the right hand side. It is estimated to be visited by 50-60,000 people daily. State, and it is because it's centrally located, and Riga and other Latvian ports, they served also to Russians. I mean, Russian products were exported to Western Europe via Latvia. He meant he preferred the Russians from Russia to the Russians from Latvia. He said that they were somehow nicer and kinder, and this is unlike in Estonia, where the Russian-speaking population looks up on Estonia and identify themselves with Estonia. They simply take pride in the fact that they live in such a well-organized country. Here there is a tension, and I think I haven't met any Latvian, no matter whether it was a Latvian-speaking or Russian-speaking, who claimed that everything was fine, So it's somehow, a bilingual society. These proportions are still in favor of the Latvians, like 60-40. But in Riga, it's the other way around. So the Russian-speaking population takes the upper hand. On the left-hand side, you can see the Palace of Culture, built in the 50s by the Soviets, like the Seven Sisters of Moscow. And they were unfortunately exterminated during the Second World War, so there used to be a ghetto in here, and people were sent to concentration camps and exterminated, annihilated. There is the Daugava. Right-hand side, you can see some skyscrapers, and you can see this, this National Library, which was designed by American architect of Latvian origin. And look at this. This television tower, which is the highest in the Baltic states, and which is the third tallest in the former Soviet Union after Moscow and Kiev. It still symbolizes, epitomizes, like elegance, poshness, good taste, and so on. But believe it or not, there is no access to the tower. So no, they don't have any visitors. Simply, it is impossible to get there either by car nor by public transportation. And it is located on the island. It's 368 meters tall, so times 3, so it makes a bit more than 1,000 feet, by which it's one of the tallest constructions in Europe. And now you can see how mighty the river is. Then to the right hand side you can see the old town with Peter St. Paul's Cathedral, located to the west. Okay, so it's still the same river, the Daugava. On the day of our arrival, I met Elga, who is a businesswoman, and she runs a travel agency, who is a subcontractor of Gate 1. And what she said is, now, regarding this political tension, she said that I asked her whether it was true or whether it was fake that the Latvian Prime Minister announced that those Latvian citizens who supported Russia in the conflict, they can be deprived of their citizenship. And she said that. So again, I remember being in here, crossing this border in 2007, and still at that time we were checked. So look at this. On the right hand side there is the Latvian flag, this, which is believed to be one of the oldest in the world, from 1280, the whole story of this fallen leader. Yeah, he has to switch from one country to another. And Lithuania literally means and the size of the country is similar. Lithuania is a bit bigger, but it's much denser populated. As you can remember, Latvia it was 1.8 and Lithuania is 2.7. Okay, so look at this. So to begin with, take your listening devices, have them on you, and but at first you can freely use toilets. Yeah, there are toilets in this main. I mean, in the main building. And then once you are ready, then we can go on the Hill of Crosses. And also after it, when souvenirs, then buy them after it. Yeah. So the toilets are in this building where it says I. As it says WC, water closet.